So I want to welcome everyone for this meditation session. And the main reason for having this is so that we practice meditation on a daily basis, and on a weekly basis we practice on in a group, and also we understand this process of meditation better, and ultimately the ultimate goal is enlightenment. So realizing your true self. And if you want to do something like this, then you have to do consistent effort. So you have to be very consistent in what you're doing, right? So today we will do meditation after some time. Let me just explain this meditation, and if you have any questions you can ask me. And after that we will do the meditation for some time, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Let's see how long it goes. And then again we will see if there is any questions, if anyone has, or those who want to share their experience, we can share the experience also. So let me just briefly explain this. Anybody here for the first time, just type new in the chat box. Anybody coming here for the first time? Okay. So first of all, the meditation starts with observing your breath. So to observe your how your breathing is, normal natural breathing. And then we will look at, once your mind becomes sharp, then you can start looking into the sensations in your body, the sensations in your body. And then slowly you need to look at your thoughts, the different types of thoughts in your mind, then feelings. And there are many other small things, like you have to look at certain important elements, like the truth of the moment means you have to just accept whatever is happening right now in this moment. Okay. And sometimes everybody will be so relaxed after some time, so it's easy to feel sleepy. So you have to stay awake, and as much as possible be still. uh, the more you are still, the more your mind becomes still also. Then you go into thoughtlessness, and you have to be in that state of thoughtlessness, and become a witness of whatever is happening. Okay. So you have to be a witness of whatever is happening. Be conscious, and once you reach that thoughtlessness state of mind, just be there. Be aware of it. Okay. And also you need to be in samatha. Samatha means balance. You have to be in balance. And like um, there is a process of hankering and lamenting. Means something, if you like some sensation, or if you like some feeling or experience, then you will you will hanker for it. And if you don't like it, you will resist it. You want to let go of that feeling. So you have to be in balance. Don't hanker also for something, and don't lament for something which you don't like. Okay. So uh, you have to observe also the obstacles in meditation. In obstacles of meditation are like boredom, sleepiness, or too many thoughts. If there are too many thoughts, also you have to accept that there are too many thoughts. Okay. So this is the overall process. So I will be guiding you. So now everyone, you can just put your headphones uh, and begin to relax. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and just relax. Begin to relax and begin to observe your breath, your normal, natural breath. Just begin to observe your normal natural breath. Sit in a comfortable position in which you can be still for a long time. Just be still and peaceful. Observe the sounds in your environment. Whatever is happening in your environment, just acknowledge that it's not a disturbance. If there are sounds in the environment, just acknowledge that there are sounds. That's it. That is the truth of the moment. We don't resist anything. Whatever is happening automatically without you doing anything in your surrounding also, have a attitude of acceptance. When you have an attitude of acceptance towards everything that is happening in your life also, and while you're meditating, if there are sounds in the environment and you have the attitude of acceptance, whatever is happening in this moment is fine. Then you start to become more and more peaceful. The more you have acceptance, the more peaceful you become. And let your primary attention and awareness be on your breath. No need to focus or concentrate, just be aware of it. Meditation is not force. Meditation is like a feather touch. So just be aware of your breath and notice the nature of your breath, the temperature of incoming breath and outgoing breath, the length of your incoming and outgoing breath, and the pattern of your breathing. Is it smooth? Is it wavery? Just keep noticing the breath and also notice how your lungs are expanding with incoming breath and contracting with outgoing breath. Also your belly, chest expanding and contracting, moving with the breathing. Just allow yourself to observe that phenomena of breathing. It's a beautiful phenomena. It's a beautiful experience just to observe that. It brings you in the present moment. Breathing is a phenomena. It's happening. You're not doing anything. You are just observing what is happening automatically. So just observe your normal, natural breathing. Just witness it. Just be conscious of it. Moment by moment, the incoming breath. Moment by moment, the outgoing breath. Just witness that. And for many of you, as you are observing your breath, you might have noticed that it becomes slower and shorter with time. It becomes slower and slower and shorter and shorter. And you enter into thoughtlessness. As your breathing becomes slower and slower, shorter and shorter, you, you are more conscious, more aware, and thoughts become lesser and lesser. Body becomes more and more relaxed. So just keep observing your breath with eyes closed and attention just on your normal, natural breathing process. And as you observe your breath, you become more and more thoughtless, more and more relaxed. And the more relaxed you get, you enter into even deeper thoughtless awareness. And since you are doing nothing in this moment, there is zero stress, there is zero effort. And since there is zero stress, zero effort, you become even more relaxed. You might feel sleepy, but be awake, be aware. And by this time, you might also start to notice not only your posture, but also the sensations in your body, the sensations in your head, the sensations in your hands and feet. Notice the sensations at the tip of your fingers and toes, the sensation in your stomach. And there are different types of sensations. Some sensations are pleasing, some are not so pleasing. Some sensations you like, some you don't like. Some are fine vibrations, some are very gross vibrations or pains. You might notice heaviness, the sensation of heaviness, lightness, or heat or cold. These are all sensations. You might also notice vibrations in your body, subtle vibrations. Just notice whatever is there. And also notice if there are any thoughts. The thoughts can be of past or future. There may be images of the thought related to the thoughts. If there are images, notice the direction where it is, left side, right side, front side. Where is that image? What is the color of the image? How far it is from your body? How far it is that image that you can see? And also look at if there are any emotions inside that thought. Emotions can be anger, fear, worry, or any other thing. And if there are thoughts and there are emotions, then also you might notice that there is a change in your breathing pattern. Just notice the change in the breathing pattern. But if you are experiencing thoughtlessness right now, just be aware of that also. And just be aware of your incoming and outgoing breath. And sometimes there are too many thoughts. At that point of time, just accept that there are too many thoughts and also notice the related images. Notice the images, corresponding feelings, emotions. Don't resist the thoughts. Don't try to fight the thoughts. Just allow yourself to accept it. As I said in the beginning, accept that there are thoughts and notice your breathing. Breathing is your access. As you continue to observe your incoming and outgoing breath, at any point of time when you feel that you're lost in thoughts, just start noticing your breathing. And as you continue to notice your breathing, in some minutes, in a few minutes, your breathing will become slower and slower, shorter and shorter, and you will enter thoughtlessness. So, at any point of time, you feel that you're lost in some thoughts or you have become your thoughts. Instead of observing thoughts, you become your thoughts and you have gone into the stream of thoughts. Just accept the truth of the moment. The truth of the moment is a very important concept. Just if you're feeling restless, accept the truth of the moment. Whatever you're feeling is fine. Just have to accept. Sometimes you are able to do very deep meditation. Sometimes there are too many thoughts. Whatever it is, you just accept the truth of the moment. And if there is any resistance towards this, to whatever is happening in this moment, just allow yourself to notice that resistance and just let it go. And just keep noticing the incoming and outgoing breath and notice everything. Be conscious of whatever is happening in this moment right now automatically in your mind, in your body, in terms of emotions, in terms of breathing. The breathing is the key thing which allows you to know what's happening in your mind and body. The moment there are thoughts, the breathing will become disturbed. The breathing will change. If there are thoughtlessness, if when you are in a state of thoughtlessness, the breathing will become slow and steady. And if there are thoughts, the breathing will become. And as you are observing this, sometimes the sensations, emotions, feelings, thoughts which were suppressed, patterns which were suppressed will come to surface. Suppressed emotions will come up. At that point of time, just remember that everything is subject to decay and everything is impermanence. Thoughts come and they go. Feelings come and they go. Difficult times come in life and it goes away. Everything is impermanence. Remember that this too shall pass. This is the law. Everything is impermanence. If there are pleasant sensations, that will also go. If there are unpleasant sensations, that will also go after some time. Nothing remains forever. If you are, if anybody is feeling restless, just accept the truth of the moment. And those who are too relaxed, stay awake, be aware. Just be conscious. The body might go into deep relaxation. It might feel like sleepiness, but the consciousness is always aware. You are the consciousness. You are observing the body. You are observing the mind. You are observing your thoughts. You are observing your breathing. And you are consciousness. Your consciousness is in the region of the heart and it is expanding all over the place 360 degrees. You are that consciousness, that awareness, that observer who's observing all this. Many of you might get a glimpse of enlightenment right now. You are the witness and you are observing your mind. Many of you might suddenly become aware of this, that you are observing your breath. You are not the breath. You are not this body, but you are the consciousness, awareness, the spiritual being inside who's observing and controlling the body. The spirit, you are that spirit. You are that consciousness. You are that awareness. You are at the center, at the core. At the periphery is the body and the thoughts and the mind. And breathing is your connection to the body. And it's automatic. Breathing in and out, being aware of your breath, being conscious of it, being aware of it. Some of you might be in a deep, thoughtless awareness. Some of you might be too relaxed, maybe feeling sleepy. So be awake, be aware, and be balanced. Don't have any hatred towards any sensation or feeling or thought. Don't resist anything. Be in a state of acceptance. And during the day also, tomorrow and the entire week, be aware of all these things, even when your eyes are open. Right now, just practice with eyes closed. Be conscious, be aware of your breath, be aware of your thoughts, be aware of your feelings, be aware of your emotions, be aware of the sensations in your body, and notice the interconnection with everything. Notice how the thought brings changes in your breathing, emotions, sensations. Just be in a balanced state of mind. Be in a state of samatha. Samatha means balance. Don't be overjoyed or over depressed or over sad. Notice if you are experiencing some strong emotion, sadness, or any other negative thought or feeling, fear, just notice the sensation. Notice your breath at that point of time. Notice the thoughts and images that are happening. Some of you might also spontaneously recall some past events during this week. And some past emotions which are unsettled might arise during the week. When you do this meditation every day, sometimes some emotions or feelings or thoughts which were suppressed earlier in this lifetime or even in previous lifetimes may get may come up, may surface to get released. So allow them to get released. Just observe with as a witness. Be in a drishta bhav means be a witness. Be an observer, neutral observer of your thoughts, of your feelings, emotions, everything. And be still. And primarily notice your breath. With a calm and peaceful mind, do this meditation. With a calm and cool attitude. Just notice the impermanence of everything that you are experiencing. Everything is impermanent. The thoughts, feelings, sensations, emotions, everything is impermanent. Everything will pass. Nothing will remain forever. And in this moment, just accept the truth of the moment. Whatever is happening right now is fine. Some of the obstacles in meditation is boredom or sleepiness or too many thoughts. You go into the stream of thoughts. Or you become overwhelmed with some emotion. Just accept the truth of the moment at that point of time. Be in samatha, in a balanced state of mind. And just keep observing your breath. Whatever is happening in this moment automatically, just keep observing that. And keep observing your breath till you reach a thoughtless state of mind. And be in that state. While you are conscious of everything that is happening, and you're just conscious of everything, and you're aware of everything. And in this thoughtless state of mind, you will become aware that you are a spirit. You are the observer. The soul. You are observing your body, so you're not your body. You are observing your mind, so you're not your mind. You are observing your breathing. So who is observing? You are observing. You are the consciousness. You are the awareness. You are aware of everything. Just keep observing your breath, your normal, natural breath. And remember the moments during this meditation when you had the thoughtless awareness. Remember how it feels like to have to be in a deep state of mind where your breathing becomes very slow and short. and practice reaching this state whenever you sit for meditation. Just remember this before you start the meditation so that your mind and body adjust to that level and you can reach that level faster. Remember the breathing pattern, how it is. When you are just observing your breath, and by observing your breath for a long time, the breathing becomes very slow and short, and you are in a thoughtless awareness state. Remember how your breathing is at that point of time, how you feel inside. There are hardly any thoughts, there are no gross sensations, maybe fine sensations, fine vibrations, and you're just aware, just awareness and just consciousness. You're just aware and conscious, that state of mind. Just remember that. And every time you sit for meditation, recall this state before you start. Wonderful. So in this moment, continue to be aware of your breath, the sensations in your body, and also be aware of the sounds in your environment. Notice the posture of your body and just move your fingers a little bit and then slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes and look around. Notice some objects in your house, wherever you are. Wonderful. So whatever you feel at that point of time is okay. Like if if you felt thoughtlessness, many of you felt thoughtlessness, that's fine. You don't have to hanker for it. It will come automatically. If there are too many thoughts, don't resist that. If there is sleep, if you feel sleepy, that means you are very deep in meditation also, like you have gone very deep. So that's a good sign also. But be awake and be conscious. Okay, be conscious, be aware. Okay. And if there is suppressed emotions are coming out, feel like crying, or it's okay. If you feel like crying, don't stop yourself. You can cry also, it's okay. You don't have to concentrate. Prince, you said you couldn't concentrate, so you don't concentrate. Meditation is not concentration, is opposite of meditation. Concentration is opposite of meditation. Concentration is stressful. Focusing on something is stressful. In meditation, you be aware of it. Just be conscious of it. Don't put any effort. Meditation has to be effortless. It has to be effortlessness. That's why you are observing your breath. The breath is automatic. You are not breathing. Breathing is happening to you. Even without your permission, without your, it will happen. Even if you don't want to breathe, you will have to breathe. Breathing is something which is happening to you. It's not, you are not doing it. Priyanki, I felt surrounded with fear of something not very clear. That's okay. It might be some suppressed fear of this or previous lifetime. That also is fine. Just allow yourself to notice your changes in the breathing, the sensations in your body, and whatever is happening is fine. So that's why I wanted everyone to share so that I can answer, because it's an internal journey. So whatever you are experiencing, when you share, then I can throw more light on that and it will become clear to you. So what to do. So if you are feeling fear or something like that, remember what I said before, accept the truth of the moment. Okay, I'm feeling this way, it's okay. And also remember the impermanence. Nothing remains forever. So if you're feeling fearful, don't resist it. If you resist, it will persist for some more time. But if you don't resist, just observe the breath, observe the sensations, observe the images which are coming in the mind. And remember this impermanence. Nothing remains forever. So it will come, that fear will come at some point of time. It will reach a peak. Everything arises, everything arises, reaches a peak, and then decay. Then there is a decay. Everything is impermanent. Nothing is permanent. Even this body is impermanent. The body is born, it's there for some time. After that, it will be destroyed when you die. Body will also go. So everything arises, reaches a peak, which is, you can say, youth when you're young, and then it starts to decay, and then death. So this is true for everything. This is true for the body. This is true for every physical thing. And it is also true for thoughts. Feelings, sensations, emotions, everything is impermanent. Okay, anybody else has had any different peculiar experience and you want to share that, ask a question, you can do that. Okay, so I will few tips on daily meditation to reach the level of thoughtlessness. Reshma, very good question. So when you do feel that, just if you observe your breath, in less than 5 minutes, you will reach that thoughtlessness state. If you're just moment by moment observing your incoming breath and outgoing breath, if moment by moment you're observing that and doing nothing, just observing it, just witnessing it, you will reach that thoughtlessness. And if you want to get it back fast, then as I said earlier, remember that the breathing pattern, the breathing is very slow and short. Very slow and short. When you are thoughtless, sometimes the breathing is so slow, you feel that it has stopped. Almost stopped. You feel like that. Deepak Mistry, concentration was difficult. We are not doing concentration. We are doing meditation. If you do concentration, you will not be able to do meditation. Meditation is different. Concentration is what you do in school. In school, college, what you try to do when you are small, your parents told you, concentrate on your studies. So this is not concentration. So if you are doing concentration, it will be difficult. Concentration is difficult. Okay. be a witness of whatever is happening automatically. Then everything becomes easy. Meditation is not a act, it's just being a witness. Meditation is not work, is not effort, it is just being a witness. Okay. And if there are thoughts, does not mean that you are not meditating. Thoughts are there. If you are able to witness your thoughts, that means that is meditation. That means you are doing the meditation. Okay. So you have to, many of you went, be like those who have reached some thoughtless state of mind, means you have gone beyond the ego, the image that you have about yourself, the identity. That is one of the stages of enlightenment. So those who have reached some kind of thoughtless experience you had, that means that you have had some level of enlightenment, the first stage of enlightenment. There are 4 stages of enlightenment, and you've reached the first, at least. Some may be higher also. Okay, so that's about this. Anybody has any other questions, you can ask. And if you want, during this week, I want you to practice, daily do this meditation. So do it daily for next 90 days. Okay. And like during this 90 days, weekly, you should come for this weekly meditation, which is online, so that you can practice and you can ask questions during the week. When you do meditation and you have questions and you want to share your experiences, that time you can share your experiences and ask questions during this weekly session. Okay. So during the week, you have to do this. So attend this session and then you can ask questions also and share experiences. Okay. Because some of the experiences you will need someone to guide you. This is a spiritual thing. So whatever you experience inside, there are milestones in your inner journey. Also, there are milestones. So when you when you're on this path, you need somebody to guide you, to tell you that yes, you are on the right path. So you need some guru, some guide, some teacher who can guide you. If you, how many of you want to be enlightened? Type me in the chat box. If you want to be enlightened, you want to realize your true self. I'm not saying that you have to go to some means you have to become a sadhu. No, you don't have to become a sadhu, but you can be enlightened while living in this world, doing your job, business, profession, whatever. You can be enlightened. Reshma, Mitul, Deepak, and Rita, you want to Galaxy A71. You can rename yourself Galaxy A71. So you can Priyanki. So you want to be enlightened. So when you are walking in this path, people who have walked on this path earlier, they can tell you do this, don't do this, etc. etc. And whatever you experience, sometimes you might not understand what's going on with you. So you need a guide. Okay. So I am willing to be your guide. You can also guide some other people. Prince also wants to be enlightened. So attend this every Friday, ask questions, share your experiences, and every day practice it. And if you want the recording, previous recording, it is there. Some of the recordings are there in the channel. So I'm sending you one of the recording. You can subscribe to this channel and you can check other recordings also. Today's recording also I will put on YouTube so that you can access it. Okay. So that's it. Uh, Thanks for being here and see you next week. And there are some there are some upcoming courses which can be helpful in your spiritual journey that you can check out on nalandawellness.com. So I would say that you can also Reiki. If you have not learned Reiki, you can learn Reiki, and even past life regression. You would Those who want to go through it, it's a wonderful experience which will help you in your spiritual journey. Yes, Deepika, you want to ask something? Okay, before we close, anybody has any questions or want to share anything, you can do that. Okay, then that's it for this evening. Thanks for being here. See you next week. Bye bye.